Good day, everyone, and welcome to the earnings call of Indo Equipment Limited for the quarter ended 30th June 2025. The purpose of today's call is to address investor questions and discuss the company's performance during the past quarter. Please note that this call is being recorded and may include forward-looking statements based on current expectations. These statements involve risks and uncertainties that could cause actual results to differ materially. The company undertakes no obligation to update any such forward-looking statement except as required by law. We encourage listeners to exercise caution and not place undue reliance on these statements. Representing Indofarm today, we have Mr. R.S. Kadvalia, Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Anshul Kadvalia, Whole-Time Director, Mr. S.M. Singla, Finance Head, Mr. Varun Sharma, Chief Financial Officer, and Ms. Navpreet Kaur, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer. Without further ado, I invite the management to share a brief overview of the company's recent performance and strategic outlook. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you very much, Siddhi. Siddhi, would you like to have this presentation first, or I should start?
Sir, you can start.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good evening and welcome everyone to this earnings conference call for discussing the results of Q1 ended June 25. Along with me in today's call, we have our whole-time director, Anshul Kadvalia, CFO, Mr. Varun Sharma, Mr. Singla, Finance Head, and Ms. Navpreet Kaur, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer. The company financial statement and the earnings press release summarizing the performance of Q1 FY26 has been circulated and uploaded in the stock exchange and on the company website also. I'll take you through some of the key highlights of our financial performance in the first quarter of FY26. On standalone basis, our company has achieved revenue from operations of rupees 91.25 crore versus 69.54 crore in the corresponding quarter of 25, registering a growth of 31.23%. Standalone EBITDA has grown to 11.8 crore against 9.63 crore on Q-on-Q basis, registering a growth of 22.59%. However, EBITDA margin stood at 12.76 versus the 13.73 on the Q-on-Q basis. The slight reduction in EBITDA margin is on account of the increase in the employees' cost and other expenses due to the recruitment of the additional manpower to achieve the planned business expansion growth. Standalone PBT has grown to 639.18 lakhs against 336.59 lakhs on Q-on-Q basis, registering a growth of 89%. It is due to growth in the operating revenue and reduction in the interest cost. During the current quarter, the crane revenue has grown to 53.04 crore against 38.89 crore in the last quarter, as registering a growth of around 36%, and tractor revenue has grown 38.20 crore against the 30.64 crore, registering a growth of around 24.6% on Q-on-Q basis. I would also like to update the progress of the new greenfield project of the pick and carry crane for expansion of 3,600 additional capacity. The site preparation and retaining wall construction are in the progress. Front boundary wall is already completed. The backside retaining wall, which is made of RCC, is near completion. The key vendor for the plant machinery and prefabricated sets construction already identified and finalized. Order for required machineries and equipment are being placed, and estimated lead time for planted machinery will be around 2 to 3 months. Next is the tower crane technology tab. We have received the complete technology documentation now, and very soon we are going to start the prototype development of this product, new product of fixed tower crane. So we are optimistic from the medium to long-term prospects of the company, keeping in view the ongoing pick and carry crane capacity enhancement and widening the geographical presence by expanding dealer network in the new and existing territory, both in crane and tractor business. Now I would request the moderator to open the call for the question answer session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Well, I request all the participants who wish to ask a question may please raise their hand and we'll take questions one by one. So the first question we'll take from Mr. Manan Shah.
Yeah, hi sir. Thank you for the opportunity and congratulations on decent set of numbers. Sir, along with the segment revenue, it will be great if you can provide the unit level data also, that how many units were sold for the said revenue in terms of for the tractor and for the crane.
This number of the last quarter, the tractor number is 600 numbers. 600 numbers.
Okay.
And the crane number is 273.
Okay. Understood. And sir, we were looking to expand our dealer and distributor network for specifically for the tractor side, but based on the presentation, it seems that we haven't added any new dealers during the quarter. So where are we on that part?
Look, we have already received the number of LOIs, and generally LOI will take little time. And in this tractor business, some dealer are getting replaced also basically. Some dealer leave the business, some have some different kind of issues because these dealers are coming generally from the rural background. Okay, so there is some partnership dispute. Although we added some number, but in ultimate number is not increased because we say take from the billing how many dealers we are doing the billing. Okay, but it is a number is increased, but we have got a lot of LOI is taken during this time. I think Anshulji, how many almost LOI we have taken in the last quarter?
Sir, we have taken almost 20 LOIs. Some of them are some of them are completing their showroom construction. Some are at the stage of hiring manpower, and some are continuing their training at the head office. So in the next quarter, we will probably see business from these 20 new dealers, sir.
Okay, understood.
Right.
And due to the change in the emission norms, there was some hike expected at the product level, right? But based on the volume data that you shared, I think that it doesn't seem that there has been any improvement in the realization for our products or hike that we've taken in our product.
No, last quarter, because the stock was available with the dealers and old emission norms are continued. Okay.
Okay.
From July 1st, this
Okay.
new emission norm, we can sell the product only with the new emission norm, and there is a change in crane only, not in tractor.
Okay.
Crane in some models, it is gone from term 3 to term 5 state. And in some model, the crane higher than 50 HP category, there it was term 4 earlier, and that is also gone to term 5.
Okay.
So all the products are approved and okayed. Okay.
Okay.
One is the first part is this. Second part, little bit slackness will come, maybe 1 or 2 months. Okay. After that, it'll certainly, because of the price increase and the rainy season, because this change came at the rainy season. If this change would have come in the October festival month's time or January, then situation would have been different. Then the effect would have been much less. Okay, but we are anyway. We can expand the area because we were not in the whole of the country. For us, it doesn't make any big difference on our volume.
So because one of our large competitor, they guided some softness in sales because of this transition. But what you are saying is that we will not face any such issue since we were focused only on a very small market, and now as we are expanding our market, we should not face such an issue.
Because our volume can compensate with the other area where we were not working.
Understood. And what sort of price hike will we have to take because of this change in emission norms?
Price in some machine it is around 2.5 lakh to 3 lakh, and some machine maybe 1 to 2 lakh.
Okay, understood. And also, I believe as per the earlier norms, we were manufacturing the engine in-house, and now we will be purchasing the engine from outside, right?
Yeah.
So will that lead to any compression in your gross margins? Or you'll be able to maintain it?
We don't feel like this basically, because whatever price we have increased, we have increased on account of the increase of the price of our input costs. Because the engine we are paying little more, that's why we are charging more.
Understood.
Yeah. So we don't feel, maybe 0.5% here and there, it will be there, but not major.
And any plans to develop the engine in-house based on the new norms?
We are planning, because the tractor is a little behind now. Tractor is in term 3A for the bigger, more than 50 HP category. If we have already started discussing with the boss, so maybe we'll upgrade to term 5, because in term 5 it become a common rail engine. So there the investment was more, and we have got so many models. Time being, we thought when the tractor emission will come, then we'll upgrade.
Okay.
Because the crane number is not very high numbers. Okay. So maybe we will do in the future, and we'll keep the option, because we have taken Kirloskar engine also in this range, and Eicher Volvo also.
Okay. And by buying this engine from a third party, should that help in improving your working capital cycle overall?
Sir, I think major impact will not come basically, because I don't feel that a major impact will come.
So sir, is there any possibility, or are there any levers, or is the company working on improving its working capital cycle? Because our overall working capital cycle is very stretched. So
we will definitely doing it basically, because we are not adding any further working capital. And once volume increase, you will see this level will come very comfortable.
तो सर ऐसा बोल रहे हो कि करंट वर्किंग कैपिटल से ही हम इंक्रीज रेवेन्यू कर पाएंगे?
यस. और बिकॉज ऑफ, देखिए अभी क्या है, वी हैव क्रिएटेड सो मेनी वेरिएंट इन ट्रैक्टर आल्सो. You say it is a mistake or not a mistake, basically in the past whatever we have done. But now we got the full bouquet of the product. Wherever we are going, no dealer can say that you don't have the complete range. So we have the complete range. We have already worked on this. Technically, working is already done. Now it is a matter of increasing only it is the marketing. Okay. So cycle will definitely improve much better once this number increase in tractor and as well as in crane.
तो सर इंटरनली एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ नंबर ऑफ डेज के हिसाब से कुछ टारगेट है हमारा वर्किंग कैपिटल साइड पे कि हम कहाँ पे एस्पायर करते हैं पहुंचना?
हमारा टारगेट यही है कि ऑलमोस्ट अभी इसको 150 लेवल पे लाने की प्लानिंग है. 150 डेज या कंप्लीट वर्किंग रोटेशन.
ओके. बट सर 2-3 साल के बाद ये 100 दिन पे आ सकता है कि नहीं आ सकता?
Yes. The number increase, again, we are not going to add more volume in tractor, more model, no variant. Okay. And we have done too much of backward integration, that has also added this cost. Because we are a very backward integrated company, not comparable to other.
Right.
We are making all the fabrication, all the hydraulics. Nobody making hydraulics in house. We are making all the hydraulic cylinder also, winches also. We have got our own foundry also. We have got our own sheet metal shop. All sheet metal of tractor, even crane, like bonnet and all. This is all done in house. Even all the fabrication of even tractor also, majority of component we are making in house. So that has, because of that reason, the working capital cycle become quite long.
No, I understand, sir. But the thing is that despite being so much backward integrated, that impacting our working capital cycle, but ultimately it should have helped you in your margins then, right? नहीं तो उसका बेनिफिट क्या है कि हम इतने बैकवर्ड इंटीग्रेटेड है, लेकिन अल्टीमेटली फिर अगर वो मार्जिन में नहीं दिख रहा है तो कंपनी का जो रिटर्न ऑन कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड है वो तो बन नहीं रहा है ना सर.
देखिए सर, ऐसा होगा अगर हम ये बैकवर्ड इंटीग्रेटेड नहीं होते तो अभी ट्रैक्टर में और क्रेन में आप कंट्रीब्यूशन देखेंगे, हमारा कंपटीशन से देखेंगे तो कंट्रीब्यूशन ओवरऑल कंट्रीब्यूशन बेटर है, बिकॉज हम बैकवर्ड इंटीग्रेटेड हैं। और ये हमारी स्ट्रेंथ है कि हम कॉम्पिटिटिव प्राइस पे भी बेच के अपना मार्केट शेयर बढ़ा सकते हैं। इन ट्रैक्टर के अंदर भी हम कॉम्पिटिटिव, देखिए बिग कंपनी लाइक बिग प्लेयर लाइक बिगर प्लेयर, मच बिगर प्लेयर, दे आर हैविंग सच ए लार्ज वॉल्यूम, उससे भी हम कॉम्पिटिटिव प्राइस पे बेच पाते हैं एंड स्टिल सर्वाइव करते हैं, एक्सपेंस भी मीट आउट करते हैं। इट इज ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ बैकवर्ड इंटीग्रेशन। ठीक है, बैकवर्ड इंटीग्रेशन का ये नुकसान है कि थोड़ा हमारा वर्किंग कैपिटल साइकिल लंबा हुआ है, बट ये ठीक हो जाएगा वंस दिस नंबर इंक्रीज, एंड दिस नंबर इज गोइंग टू इंक्रीज। दिस ईयर वी हैव गॉट प्लानिंग ऑफ ऑलमोस्ट 30% ग्रोथ, तो वो वर्किंग कैपिटल तो यही वर्किंग कैपिटल सफिशिएंट है हमारे पास।
ओके, अंडरस्टूड। और हमने जो ये HDFC बैंक और बाकी बैंक्स और वगैरह के साथ टाई अप किया था टू फाइनेंस, तो हाउ इज दैट प्रोग्रेस? मतलब ये क्वार्टर में वी हैव बीन एबल टू सेल थ्रू दैट चैनल और नो?
उसी चैनल से है, मेजोरिटी उन्हीं चैनल से ट्रैक्टर बिका है। हमारा कितना बेचा HDFC बैंक से? डू यू हैव द फिगर? सिंगल है एग्जैक्टली फिगर नहीं है, बट नाउ द मेजोरिटी बिजनेस इज गोइंग फ्रॉम देम।
ओके,
मोर बिजनेस देन आवर NBFC।
ओके। और हमारा NBFC का जो है वो प्राइमरीली हमारा ही इक्विपमेंट को फाइनेंस करते हैं कि थर्ड पार्टी इक्विपमेंट भी फाइनेंस करते हैं हम?
देखिए, न्यू ट्रैक्टर में वी आर फाइनेंसिंग ओनली इन द फर्म, और ओल्ड ट्रैक्टर बिकॉज माई डीलर इज डूइंग एक्सचेंज बिजनेस, तो उसकी इन्वेंट्री को थोड़ा फैसिलिटेट करने के लिए एनी ब्रांड ऑफ ओल्ड ट्रैक्टर वी आर फाइनेंसिंग।
Okay,
Anand sir, I would request you to get back in the queue, please.
sure.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Mr. Aditya Sen. We'll take the next question from Sanchita Sood.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, ma'am. Very good evening.
Hi,
Yeah.
good evening, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. A couple of questions from my end. So, sir, we saw single-digit revenue growth from FY22 to FY25. So, can I know what was the reason for such slow growth?
Ma'am, that time there were challenges of retail financing was a big issue. And as far as growth, we are not getting growth in other business of crane, where retail financing was not an issue, but there was a capacity constraint. Because of these two reasons, we couldn't increase our number in those years.
Okay, all right. And so my second question was that given that our current capacity utilization for tractors is pretty moderate at around 30%, how confident are we of the next 2-3 years growth?
Ma'am, this year we are planning a tentative growth of in tractor 30 to 40%. It will support us. And at the same time, we are expanding our crane business. The whole transmission housing, complete transmission is supplied by tractor only. It's a part of tractor, complete back end of tractor. So that transmission is going to use for our expansion new project basically. There the capacity will be 3,600. If we use this capacity also and enhance more capacity, the sale of tractor also 30-40% growth, which we are expecting. So I think this will go up to around 60% utilization, even in this coming year, next year. So within 2 years, we are hopeful 2 to 3 years that we are going to utilize the full capacity of the tractor plant.
Okay, so just to confirm, so at peak utilization, so our tractor facility, it can go up to 60%. Is that correct?
60% in next year, 26-27 financial year.
Okay, all right. And the last question. So for tower cranes, by what year can we expect to start producing this, and how much revenue can we expect from here?
Ma'am, this technology document we recently 2-3 days back our team has taken from the China. With that, the whole documentation has completed and technology papers, and now we are going to start the prototype in the Baddi factory. Okay, so we expect it will take around 3 to 4 months to build up the first machine. Once the first machine is built up Then in the last quarter of this month, we'll see some commercial number, maybe little number. But the next year, it will certainly give us the numbers. Certainly gives the number, maybe 200 numbers cranes in the first year, and then gradually it will grow.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
We'll take the next question from Mr. Poojan Shah.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Sir, my first question pertains to, as we have been expecting, we have already expanded our capacity from 1200 to 3600. So we'll expand in Q3 FY25. So first thought is that how much we have spent for the capex and total amount considering the first machine, the prototype and all that stuff. How much amount we are expecting to spend?
We are expecting to spend everything. I think by third quarter, 70 crore, around 70 crore. It will be invested in the new plant and machinery only, because land is already acquired. Land is already with us.
Okay, so land ka value will be around?
Abhi land value to we got at a concessional price. Otherwise, the land value is very high in Baddi. It is the 30-acre area where we are putting a new plant.
Okay, sir. So एक broader question ये था कि as of now जो अपना क्रेन का कैपेसिटी है वो कितने यूटिलाइजेशन पे है, एंड क्या थॉट से वी हैव बीन एक्सपेंडिंग टू 3x, बिकॉज टू गेट अ 3x कैपेसिटी and to manage that is also a challenge altogether. So just wanted to understand your broad idea of how we get into this, and like what confidence it gives to expand to 3x.
Because we are utilizing almost working on 100% capacity in our existing plant for the crane production, pick and carry crane production. Therefore, we decided rather we want to come back to 2 year back in this expansion business, but because of the land availability of land, and we have taken from the government under special pricing. So now we got the land before this IPO, and now we get the money also. In the meantime, we try to negotiate good pricing with all our suppliers so that we can buy all good machines at a better pricing, and everything is finalized. So therefore, we are going to make capex. We are very sure that this kind of enhanced volume will be able to sell, because our machines are better machines comparable to the available in the industry. Our machines are better. We have given better features. We remain pioneer in giving best feature in the industry. There was no one in the industry when we started the air brake system. So by putting air brake in the crane, our machine become total safe machine. And we always remain, when the industry was a 12-ton machine, 12-ton, 36-ton, we started with the 14-ton, 55 feet, and then 16-ton, 65 feet height, 20-ton, and then 85 feet height, like this. Okay, so we have done it, everything. And crane, earlier, our plant was primarily for tractor, and the crane area was very small. Crane area, we are operating only in 4 acre of land. That was the limitation. That's why we are putting a new plant and doing extension. And earlier, we are working only in the small area. Now, once we are able to start the new plant, then we'll expand our network across the country.
So, sir, एक broader question ये है कि total industry as of now for the crane, इंडिया में कितना होगा जो अपन सप्लाई करते हैं, जो अपन कैटेगरी में जहाँ पे जो स्पेस में अवेलेबल है राइट नाउ. सेकेंड, अगर मान लो कि ये क्रेन कितने साल में रिप्लेसेबल होता है, व्हेन वंस इट गोज इनटू द फील्ड, एक बार वो क्रेन लगने के बाद कितने साल के बाद रिप्लेसमेंट होता है, सो दैट आई एम जस्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि डिमांड कैसे कैसे ग्रो होती है ये सब चीजों में. सो कैन यू गिव अ ब्रॉड थॉट ऑन इंडस्ट्री, कैसे चलती है, क्या होता है, कैसे ईपीसी प्लेयर्स प्रोक्योर करते हैं, विल दैट इज मोर ऑन द ऑर्डर लेड, और पहले ही प्रोक्योर होता है देन द ऑर्डर कम्स इनटू प्लेस?
देखिए अभी इसका एग्जैक्ट डाटा इज नॉट अवेलेबल बेसिकली, बट जो हम नंबर हम कंपटीशन से मिलते हैं उसके बेसिस पे द लास्ट ईयर इंडस्ट्री वाज अराउंड 15,000 प्लस नंबर्स,
यूनिट्स
15,000 यूनिट थे. एंड ये इंडस्ट्री आप 2020-21 में देखेंगे तो ये अराउंड 5,000 था. तो बिकॉज ऑफ the infra is increasing, the manpower availability is less, and the usage of this crane equipment is multi-purpose. So the demand of this crane will continue, which I feel this is my personal assessment. It will continue this way only. And next,
sir.
Pardon?
Yeah. Continue, please continue.
And regarding when this is replaced, yes, replacing cycle in India is maybe little lengthy. Big hiring company, good hiring company may be selling the product in 5 years, 4 year time. The small hirer maybe keep it 10 years. Okay. But any hirer who is coming in this business of hiring business is after buying our first machine, he is coming after every 3 months, 4 months, he is buying another machine. Because the small fleet owner, they are expanding their fleet. Now, we are selling this machine across all the even government department, from defense, Indian Railway, all the refinery, NTPCs, and to the private sector, even the Reliance, Jamnagar, we have supplied many machines in the past, and Adani projects, bullet train project, metros, everywhere this machine is required. And we are producing this complete range. There is a two competitor. One is Escort Construction Company, number one company by the oldest company. Another one more company was also in Haryana, Faridabad-based company. And we are the third company. There is only 3 organized players. Because of this, we understand, and establishing this product take a quite lengthy time, because once you make a product, and the entry level is quite tough in this kind of product. We are hopeful the industry will grow, and I think everyone can have the room to grow. For us, it is a better, because we are representing in only 15% area, 15 to 20%. Balance area is vacant for us. So we can grow our business in all the areas. Our machine has gone to all the areas, because one contractor is a Delhi-based contractor or Chandigarh-based contractor. If he is buying the machine, then he is doing the project across the country. So our machine has gone everywhere. And I'll tell you, in North India, we were having a very good market share. Up to 40 to 50% market share we are commanding. So this shows the strength of our product.
Okay. Sir, so अगर आप बोल रहे हो कि मेजॉरिटी ऑर्गेनाइज मार्केट में सिर्फ 3 प्लेयर्स है, तो उनका अगर आप कैपेसिटी बता पाओ कि कितना कैपेसिटी पे वो लोग ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं राइट नाउ इन टर्म्स ऑफ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, एंड सो अदर देन दैट डू यू फील कि चाइनीज cranes are also impacting in the industry, because ultimately अगर अपन 270-300 बना पा रहे एंड बाकी का जो भी है तो 15,000 यूनिट जो इंडस्ट्री का है, सो वेयर डू इट कम फ्रॉम?
देखिए सब 200-300 ये क्वार्टर का नंबर दिया था. ईयरली तो दिस ईयर वी आर प्लानिंग 1,400 to 1,500 फ्रॉम एग्जिस्टिंग प्लांट by doing little change there. Okay. And new plant of 3,600 we are installing. Okay. So like this, if you add total, it become almost 5,000. And 5,000 become almost at the current level, if you don't consider the growth, it become around 30% plus market share.
Okay. Right.
Okay. So we are confident that number one player is not having more interest in this business now, because that is acquired by a European company, this Japanese company, and they are more focused on tractor business, because Kubota is a agri-business company only. Okay, so then the main player is we were giving a lot of focus on this business. We are hopeful that due to our product superiority also, So definitely we are going to have these numbers.
No sir, so got it, but आप just एक industry का idea लगा पाओ, चलो escort को अभी interest नहीं है because Kubota acquired them, but उसका अभी installed capacity कितना कर रहा है, भले expansion ना करे, and the other player, how much capacity they have?
Capacity exactly I don't have that figure. What capacity they are having, I can't tell.
तो सर ब्रॉडली अपन समझे तो 15,000 यूनिट्स जो है, जो अपना इंडिया का डोमेस्टिक डिमांड है, उसमें से कितना इंपोर्ट है और कितना विल बी डोमेस्टिक सब?
इसमें इंपोर्ट तो आई थिंक बड़े नॉमिनल है, बिकॉज दीज काइंड ऑफ कंसेप्ट आर यूज्ड ओनली इन इंडिया. दिस मशीन इज ए पिक एंड कैरी क्रेन. लेट मी टेल यू, मे बी एक्सपोर्ट इज less than 5%, and there are neighboring countries like Bangladesh, Nepal, and these SAARC countries, Myanmar, something in Kenya and all Africa. If some Indian contractor are working there, they are buying the machine and taking it there. Okay. Next is you asked about the Chinese competition. There is no competition of Chinese companies in this product because they are not making pick and carry crane. They are making picking crane. That is making pick crane that will pick from one side, and at different angle they will put on the trailer. So there you need one trailer, okay, and one machine. And their machine generally start from 20 ton, 20, 25, 30 ton capacity. So their machine are quite expensive also. So therefore, in this line, hardly any competition. Absolutely no competition. And of course, when we grow for the bigger machines, like we are making, our company is making up to 35 ton only. When we go for 50 ton, 60 ton, 80 ton, 200 ton capacity machine, there will not going to make pick and carry crane. There we are making pick crane. Similar to Chinese, this Sany, XGMC and Jumline, these three Chinese company working in the bigger cranes. Okay, they are also selling pretty good numbers. So that will be when we start making those products. Then we'll have competition in those products.
तो प्रॉपरली समझ नहीं आ रहा. सो लेट्स सपोज अगर अपन एक यूनिट प्राइस निकालें फॉर द क्वार्टर स्पेसिफिक ऑल्सो, सो अपन 20 लाख की एक क्रेन बेचते हैं, राइट? तो अगर 20 लाख का अगर अपन क्रेन बेचते हैं, तो अगर मान लो कि ब्लेंडेड सबका एक ही रियलाइजेशन पकड़ते हैं कि सब 20 लाख पे ही बेच रहे हैं, तो अपन का इंडस्ट्री साइज होता है 3,000 करोड़. तो 3,000 करोड़ की इंडस्ट्री में कोई प्लेयर नहीं होना इंडिया में. It's very difficult to understand the geographical breakup of the competition as well as the scenario of the industry.
Sir, this industry has faced a very tough time from 2010 to 2014, even 18, because you can see the competition data also. Okay, because the infra projects are not coming, the machine was very stagnant. It machines 3,000 to 5,000. It has taken almost 7-8 years. The number was 3,000 crane to 5,000 cranes. Okay, and when the infra increased after COVID situation changed, and this machine utilization increased, and now this machine requirement is more and more. Therefore, and that time 3-4 player came. All the player closed down. Like in this business, JCB also came for the making of crane. But they closed down in 2014, 15, I think 16 they closed. Because the market was not increasing and it was very high competition. And then the Mahindra also tried in this business. Sonalika International Tractor also tried this business. Few players came and they closed down.
Got it, sir.
Sir,
I will join back in you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. We'll take the next question from Mr. Pritesh Hora.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Mr. Hora. Yeah.
Sir, can you brief me about like the Action Construction as a full bouquet of construction equipment, right?
Okay.
The pickup crane and the pickup and crane will be very large segment of them, and tractor also.
Okay.
So what is our plan if you want to break up our revenue? how does it look now, and how it will look 2-3 years down the line when you expand your building cranes and other cranes, high-rise cranes and other things? Can you just give me some ballpark figure that how the company will look like in 2 years to 3 years time?
Okay. Of course, initially we started with the tractor business only, but we in 2008, 2009, we pivoted in this construction equipment. We came in construction equipment.
2008-9, is it?
8-9 we started making construction equipment. Then because we are facing challenge of retail financing in tractor, then we thought, okay, because transmission and engine that time complete we are making in house, and to enhance our capacity utilization of tractor, then we started this basically, and this was making synergy. So in up to 2017 we are not at par, because we were located in tax exempted zone. So crane business, we developed so many models. We done the precision and development of all these models. But up to 2017, our sale was around 30 crore in this business, 17-18. And the last year we done the sale of 225 crore. So this business,
from tractor.
From crane.
From the crane. Last year you did how much?
225 crore.
225 crore, okay.
Okay. So this business and this we would have been done more numbers, but we are doing the 100% working on the 100% capacity utilization. But tractor, of course, we are having some challenges. We couldn't increase the sale. And the last year, if you take tractor number, this was 141 crore. Okay. So this was even tractor volume become, I think, percentage wise, if you go, almost 35%. 35% tractor, you can say 65% crane.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay, last year 55.93 exactly. This is the crane, and 44% is tractor.
55% is crane and 44% is tractor.
No. Just a minute, just hold. Sorry, 61.36 is a crane and 38.64 is a tractor.
Okay.
Yeah. But the 2 year down the line, because we are doing a substantial expansion in the crane business, the money which we are investing, which we have raised in IPO, our capacity will become almost 5,000 crane.
And that is what is the revenue terms? Capacity 5,000 crane. How much percentage you will get utilized?
Maybe in the first year, 26-27, utilization will be something around 50%. We are expecting in the new plant. But the old plant, our utilization remain 100%. Old plant capacity is around 1,400. That will be complete. 1,400 will make. And out of new plant, will operate on maybe 50%. 1,800 crane more. 1,800, 1,400. Plus 3,000 crane we are expecting in 2006-7.
Okay. And in revenue terms, what it will be?
Revenue, you can take average cost of 25 lakh.
How much? Average cost? Average sales?
25 lakh rupees.
Average sales 25 lakh rupees. So you are saying 25 lakh, so you will do 750 crore turnover from here, crane itself.
Sir, we are confident of 3,000 numbers. Balance you can calculate, sir.
No, 3,000 cranes and 25 lakh each means 750 crore turnover, right?
No, sir, you can calculate, sir.
Yeah, sorry?
Yes. You can calculate, sir. This will be the number.
Okay, and what will be the tractor revenue?
Tractor, this year we are expecting a growth of 30-40%. This year this is the planning. And next we will try to grow because we have got the complete range model available. Yeah.
How much you will go next year, sir?
Next year का figure सर अभी नहीं forecast कर पाएंगे. बस ये current year का figure जो है around 30-40%.
Okay. And tractor revenue was last year was how much?
141 crore.
Okay, 141 crore. So sir, ये growth इतना बड़ी growth कहाँ से आ रही? 30-40% growth tractor में कहाँ से आ
सर
रही?
हमारे numbers बहुत कम थे और हमें finance के issue थे. We have recently signed up an agreement with the HDFC and Kotak. Okay, so retail financing support मिलेगी, so definitely we are selling a good product and competitive price. So we have done in the last quarter also the similar also, and the last year also.
Okay.
Yeah.
और सर ये आपका मार्जिन क्या रहेगा 26 में 27 में EBITDA margin?
Maybe 1% here and there, basically because we are opening new markets. So EBITDA margin तो इस साल तो percentage तो नहीं ज़्यादा बढ़ेगा, but because new open market में जाते हैं तो ये we have to give little discount also sometime.
Okay.
In similar range will maintain.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I will come in the queue.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the next question from Mr. Amit Agarwal.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Hello.
Yes, Agarwal ji.
Sir, yes, sir. I just want to know the unit growth in terms of tractor sales, both YOY and QOQ.
The Q1 of this financial year, first quarter, it's 600 number. So last year number was 471.
Okay. And March quarter?
March quarter was 779.
779. Okay, sir. Sir, and one more thing, like we are underutilizing this capacity of tractor, and as you said that in next 2-3 years we'll be utilizing majority of the capacity.
Yeah.
So what do you think will be the major challenges that you're going to face and you're currently facing, and how you're going to navigate this?
Currently in the first few years we were facing the retail financing with a major bottleneck. Okay. And retail financing we have tied up with the 2 private banks which are the today nowadays leading bank, because this generally the tractor retail financing business is done by the private bank or private NBFC only. The PSU bank doesn't have more contribution in this. So now the 2 leading banks, HDFC and Kotak, both have signed MOU with us. So we are getting full support from them in the area where the area is completely developed, like Haryana, Punjab, Gujarat. And the new area we have to open up, we have got owned NBFC company. So we will take the support from that NBFC company. Therefore, we are confident that we can grow our business 30-40% this year. With this, our capacity utilization will increase and balance. Once the new plant of the crane will come up, there also there the demand of transmission which will be taken from the tractor plant. So certainly the capacity of the tractor plant is going, utilization is going to improve much more, much better. Yeah.
Mr. Sir, when did we sign this MOU with HDFC and Kotak?
We started in I think last year, last quarter of the 24.
Okay. More than 1 year. Okay.
8-9 months you can say. But it takes time some. Once you start signing MOU, then they come, they see the dealership, they open the code. It will take some time, you know. Still some code are being opened of some dealer. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. That's it from the side.
Thank you.
Next question from Mayank Agarwal.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, Agarwal sir.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for the opportunity. My question is like, how much of a percentage revenue is maintenance and post-sale services, and what would be our margin in that segment?
Spare part division. You are asking for spare part division, sale?
For both the segment.
Both the segment का the revenue.
Maintenance and post-sales services margin and the percentage of revenue.
नहीं 2 to 3% तो नहीं आता, कम आता. It is I'll ask Mr. Singla. He can come back to you on this reply exactly because this calculation is not in front of me, but it is very less in tractor.
Okay.
A crane will check up basically because it is quite less. Crane tractor when we are calculating is less than 1,000 rupees, 1,000 rupees per tractor as the cost.
Okay.
Warranty and everything cost.
And my next question is on dealer expansion. Like, how many dealers are you planning to increase in FY26, and how much does it take time for a dealer to pick up pace and bring in sales? Like, how much sale can we expect on an average from one mature dealer?
I'll ask Anshul ji because Anshul ji is responsible for the marketing portion of the tractor. Anshul ji, can you reply this question? How much time dealer will take?
Yes, sir, sure. Sir, currently we are operating with a mere 140 dealers, which is only covering almost 10% of the country. So we have a lot of area yet to cover. Sir, we are taking a target of adding 80 new strong dealers in this financial year. Sir, the process from identifying a party, then receiving the security, issuing the LOI, and then further the LOA is a process of almost 90 days. Once the party decides they want to start business. So for the dealer to full-fledged come into its form with the right training of the manpower, the right penetration, the right demo activities is further another 90 to 120 days. So I feel a dealer comes after the appointment of dealer and after completing all the mandatory work, it takes 3 to 4 months for the dealer to come in full action, sir.
Okay. And how much sale can we expect on average from one mature dealer?
Sir, of course, depending on area to area, an average roughly around 6 to 7 units per month is a fair average. I have certain dealers doing more than 10 also and certain maintaining an average of 3 to 4 also. So sir, जितना उसका average होता है उसी हिसाब से हम उसको area allocate करते हैं. Okay. But a dealer averaging 5 to anything between 6 to 7 numbers, it becomes a profitable dealer, sir. So we need that kind of average. Yes.
Okay. And my last question is on how are you planning to scale up Baroda Financing division going forward?
Baroda Finance, can I reply, Anshul?
Yes, sir. Please, sir. Please.
Baroda Finance basically is because we are opening up the new area in tractor, and I told you that 30 to 40% growth we are expecting. New area we have to go. We need the support of Baroda Finance only. So all the new tractor of Baroda Finance will be done in the new area by Baroda Finance only. Okay, once the number came there, these other bankers will take the charge because initially maybe for the small number they will not take the charge of that particular state. Our understanding is once you have reasonable numbers, then we will start supporting your dealers there in that state. We are going state by state. Okay, and then we have also started supporting our dealers that all old tractor will be financed by our company because our old dealers, they are doing the exchange business. They buy the old tractor and give the new tractor. So their new tractor, old tractor of any brand also being financed by our company. So with the old tractor, this money IRR is also better, and the default is also very less in the old tractor. There is hardly any default. So like this will increase the Baroda Finance business.
Okay. Thank you so much. That was me for saying.
We'll take the next question from Mr. Rahul.
Okay. So my question is, in DRHP, the crane realization is mentioned as a 25 lakhs per unit. However, when we back calculated in FY25 figure, that is a 140 crores revenue per 1028 units. It comes around 17 lakhs per crane. Can you share the detailed sales breakdown by the crane type and exact revenue contribution from the crane, and also share the tractor price for a better comparison?
This revenue we have to check in DRHP. DRHP may be the future that 23. Okay. नहीं 17 नहीं वो कह रहे 25 lakh 25 lakh तो I think we are not given 25 lakh 25 lakh now we are planning because we are putting in the new plant, we are putting 2 lines. One is for small crane that we call Hydra. Next is a new generation crane. We are making all new generation crane from 15 ton to 35 ton capacity. But this Hydra, the old conventional crane, we are making from 14 ton to again 25 ton. If you go new generation crane, there the price realization is higher. Therefore, we told now that the realization in future, once the new plant start operational, it is going to be around 25 lakh rupees average easily. So it can't be. We have not written as something around 25 lakh rupees. Rahulji, there is some mistake in study.
Okay, I will check my.
In a historical figure, we are having only that year 17 lakh rupees is the 17 lakh. Around 17 lakh was the realization. 17.8 something. 17.89 was the realization in that year. Next, ma'am.
Hello.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. We'll take the next question from Mr. Chinmay.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yes. Hi, sir. This is Dipanshu from Satwa Ventures.
Yeah.
Basically, nice to talk to you after so many days after IPO.
Yeah.
So, sir, a few points what I wanted to understand now our business is on a much faster pace.
Okay.
So, when can we see the opening of the new plant? By when the production will start for the new plant?
We are planning to complete by December this plant, and January we can start the trial production.
Okay. In this financial year, do we expect any supply from the new plant?
Certainly some numbers, but those numbers maybe it will take some trial time. That number will not be very high, but around 30% growth we are planning from the existing plant in the crane business.
Yes. So in the fourth quarter, should we expect around 500 to 600 machines in the fourth quarter?
Because sometimes some machine will have error, some engineer are coming from the China, we are buying some machine from China. Okay.
No, sir, I am not saying from the new plant. From the old plant with 1500 crane, what you are saying for the full year, 14 to 1500 crane.
Yeah.
So in the fourth quarter, I am expecting, because fourth quarter is usually our best quarter. So should we expect 500 to 600 in that quarter and say 900 for tractors?
We overall in this year, whatever the last year figure, 1000 plus 80 machine or machines, so we are expecting around 30% growth minimum from the old plant. Okay.
Okay, understood, sir.
Yeah.
How is the market right now, sir? Because the first quarter for our competitor has been quite low, although we have, because our product range has also expanded. But how is the market right now? How do you expect the post-monsoon kind of scenario? Should we expect a similar kind of 30-35% growth, what you are saying? Because last year was also quite a low base. And in the fourth quarter, we were in a very high shape. So the third, fourth quarter should be on that high base also, very high kind of growth.
Look, the first quarter, our growth was good, basically. This is almost 31% growth we have achieved in the first quarter of FY26. Okay. So this quarter can be, the crane growth can be maybe 20-25%, little 5-10% less. But that is going to recover in the next quarters. Because the emission norm change and because of very heavy rain in north, So it can little affect 5-10% in one quarter, but that will be recovered in the next quarter.
But
Because
at the
the
same
price
time,
is going
sir,
to stabilize. Price is going to stabilize by the next quarter. When the demand comes, September, October is a season month, and season month the demand come and the rain stop.
yes, because this time the season month is also coming earlier. Festivals are coming earlier.
Yes,
So,
yes.
so that, so okay, let's see what the numbers are. Basically, on this thing, sir, once the new plant comes in, initially should we, because you mentioned that you have hired new employees, so should we expect some margin compression, because in this quarter also some margin compression is there?
No, that is team we have kept in marketing to expand the marketing, not in the plant. And the plant, we are hopeful the plant cost is not going to increase, because little bit whatever production we are increasing, it is not going to increase. But in the marketing, certainly we have kept some team for considering the long-term growth story.
Okay, so what kind of employees we have hired in the marketing, sir? Is it in the crane or is it in the tractor side?
In tractor also we have hired the employees for the dealer development area. Okay, and for crane we initially we were working only 15 to 20% area, but now we have appointed 5 zonal managers across the country. So we want to start across the country, because once the new plant become operational, so we should not have the marketing challenge.
Okay. Sir, one question on the Baroda NBFC.
Yeah.
What kind of GNPA and NNPA are we sitting as of now? How is the asset quality for us?
Asset quality is the gross NPA is 4.28.
Okay.
And the net is around 2.9.
Okay. Understood. Just to conclude, sir, basically last year about 366 crores of total revenue what we did. So this year should we expect to touch 500 crore kind of number, or that is very ambitious?
We are
because the pricing has also increased, sir. Because see, right now, sir, the crane machine pricing has also increased.
Yeah. Crane pricing is 30 to 35% we are expecting.
But that is. But that 30-35% what you are saying, that is on the volume or it is on the revenue side?
It will be on the volume. Tractor, because there is hardly any big increase in the tractor. There is a increase only in tractor crane pricing. That is also in the crane prices. That is on the one side of below 50 HP is a more increase. That's a 49 HP category 1 crane which is quite popular. And higher crane, the increase is 1 to 2 lakh rupees only, bigger cranes. Because bigger crane already on the Trump 4 engine. Trump 4 to Trump 5 increase is less. And the smaller crane were on Trump 3 engine. Trump 3 to Trump 5 is a big gap. The engine is totally electronic engine. So there is a more increase. That's why this increase has come in the crane.
So last year, out of 365 crores kind of revenue what we did, our first quarter was about 69 crores if I remember. So generally we do the first quarter is a 20% and 80% of the business comes. So according to that, should we expect a 500 crore revenue in this FY26 as total?
You can add on the 30-35% revenue, whatever we done the last year, please. Okay. That is the figure I would like to share with you. Balance is, we'll definitely try for much higher figures, but ultimately that is a more logical figure. A little conservative.
No, but I think basically the expectation should be that we should be able to reach to 450.
Our expectation with the marketing is entirely different. But it is
FY27 we should be at FY27 we should be at 800 crores.
Pardon?
FY27 the next year, because we have to do so large from the new factory, so the next year should be 750 to 800 crores.
Next year you can consider around 3,000 plus cranes.
Yes.
Okay. And the tractor growth is on again 25 to 30% minimum. Okay.
Okay. So sir, तब तो और ज़्यादा ही number आ जाएगा. मैं तो 750 to 800 ही expect कर रहा हूँ. So that I think we should be able to meet.
We have that kind of targets, estimates.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the next question from Mr. Manik.
Hi, thanks for the opportunity. Hope I'm audible.
Yeah, Manik. Yeah, audible.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Gautam.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you please speak.
For the opportunity. So my first question is that are you saying that 25 lakh realization will get on the cranes from the new plant and the present realization will continue for the existing plants? Is that the correct understanding?
Yes, almost correct. Because in the old new plant, we are putting a separate line for the higher HP cranes. Yeah.
Understood. And sir, I'm still confused. Even though you answered on the working capital part, I'm still confused that in the previous calls and in the DRHP it was mentioned that if the cranes and the equipments are contributing to the higher inventory, which is ultimately leading to the higher cash conversion cycle. But since we are doubling and rather tripling on the cranes sales, so I fail to understand how the working capital or rather the inventory will decrease going forward. Can you please throw some more color on this?
We have not spoken crane. I think tractor is more integrated, backward integrated shops.
That was contributing to equipments, and it was explicitly mentioned that equipments and cranes are contributing. So equipments I understand, but once you are increasing the revenue and the capacity of cranes, so ultimately the working capital should increase, right?
This will pardon? Mr. Manik, I would like to share with you, because we have created more model of tractors and our tractor range is from 16 HP to 100 HP range. Okay. We were the few company that we are having complete range in 4-wheel drive tractor also. 4-wheel drive tractor. And 4-wheel drive tractor complete we are making in house. All the components, front axle. Even the big companies are not making in house. This we are making to keep ourselves in the race, because now the 4-wheel drive tractor option is much more acceptable in the market. So we should have the complete range of product. Sometime we are targeting the competition dealer. So this work we have already done. We have to spend only in marketing. If the number increase, this will drastically, reduce our inventory. Because suppose in one component model, one size of model, we have got so many type of transmission. We are make gears. We have to make forgings. But I'm just giving an example. Forging, they'll tell, sir, we'll do the forging of 1,500 number, 2,000 numbers. Maybe that particular gear I'm using in 2 years. 1,500 is making for me. So like those, we stuck up and we created inventory. And another thing, we have totally in-house facility from casting, from gear shop, from hydraulic shop, hydraulic components, all the machinings, fabrication shop, sheet metal shop, everything is virtually done in-house. And because of this, it is our strength. Why we are doing it? Because the number were less. If you go in the market to buy, we will become uncompetitive. We will become uncompetitive from the very first day.
Yeah, that part I get it. But okay, so to give a fair understanding, can you give us the split between the equipments and the finished products, that is tractors, in the inventory that we have as of date?
That figure is exactly not having with me now, basically.
I'm asking this question because
we can share with you. You can share the number with the PIN portal, and our CFO will share this figure with you.
I'm asking this question because if there are more of tractors in our inventory, and since the emission norms have changed, so is there any wide possibility of writing down those engines?
No. First, there is no change in the emission norm in tractors. Okay. And next is that crane. We have not produced more crane because in the last month we started producing only the Trump 5 cranes, not Trump 4. So we don't have any stock of the crane and of the old emission norms.
All right, understood. And I was going through the expense line items where I see that power cost to sales, employee cost to sales are almost double to that of our peers. So how is that going to shape going forward with the increased utilization? Are we going to be close to our competitors, or how will it be?
In power cost,
Yeah, power cost and employee cost.
like employees cost is because of the low volume. It is definitely once we increase the volume in the ratio, we are not going to increase the employees. So it will drastically come down. And the power cost is because of backward integration. We got the foundry, we got fabrication, we got all soap in house. So that's why our power cost is little more. Okay. Therefore, our raw material cost is little. If you compare, the raw material cost is less because we are buying basic raw material.
All right, understood. And coming to the next question, sir, in cranes we had a capacity of 1280 cranes a year. But you are saying that in this year we can even do 1500 from the existing capacity. So how is that? How is it going to happen? And will we need to do any bottlenecking capex for this?
No capex is done. We have already done some capex already in this area. Okay. And we are expecting that around 1400 to 1500 crane we can produce here in this plant. Okay. Some area we are utilizing of tractor, some facility we are utilizing from tractor, because there in the tractor there is a machinery is also available and some space is also available.
Okay. All right, sir. I'll fall back in the queue.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And if you have any question, you can drop us an email on our IR ID and we would be happy to revert to that. For now, we'll take the next question from Mr. Kapil Ahuja.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you're
audible, Kapilji. Yeah.
Yeah. What is the total debt that we are having right now as of today?
The standalone basis around 100 CR.
Okay.
And consolidated basis, including the NBFC, 165. Around 165.
Sir, on standalone basis, what is the cost of the debt for long-term and short-term borrowings?
Around 9%.
9% for short-term?
Yeah.
And sir, regarding the Baroda Finance, so what are you must be taking measures to reduce the NPAs, because have you got the whole structure done to minimize the NPAs and NPAs?
Yes, we are doing it, and this year for NBFC, is it 120 days? Next year is 90 days now. March में 90 days हो जाएगा. We are calculating on 90 days basis only. Already we have started calculating on 90 days basis.
Great, sir. Best of luck, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
We'll take the next question from Dolly Chaudhary.
Hello. Hi, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you.
So sir, I had this question. In cranes division में जैसे अपना नॉर्थ इंडिया के साइड पे प्रेजेंस काफी ज्यादा बेटर और अच्छा है, लेकिन अपन लोग पैन इंडिया प्रेजेंस इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं. सो इफ यू कैन थ्रो सम लाइट कि लास्ट 2-3 क्वार्टर में अपन ने स्पेसिफिकली कौन से रीजन्स में एक्सपैंड किया है और वहाँ पे कैसा पैन आउट हुआ है, कैसा रिस्पॉन्स रहा है, प्राइसिंग कैसा रहा है, थोड़ा वो साइड पे अगर आप बताएंगे क्रेन में.
Ma'am, ऐसा है, we are primarily working in the north, although Subham Khadwalia ji look after this business, but he is away to China this time because he has gone for the tower crane technology transfer papers. He has gone there. He'll be back tomorrow. North India, we are doing Haryana, Punjab, HP, Chandigarh, this part we are doing very well. Okay. But now in some part, like Tamil Nadu, some dealers were started, and Telangana, one dealer is started, Bangalore, one dealer is started. Those dealers are started buying. And now to support them, we have appointed a large team of service also, around 45 people there in service, Earlier, up to last year, we have got 17, 18 people in service and around 20 people in sales. And now we have got almost 45% in sales also. So our staff has gone, sales and service staff has gone around 90 in the crane. And we have appointed very senior people from one of the leading competition company. They are the zonal manager basically. We have divided the whole of the country in 5 zones. And every zone is headed by a zonal manager. So they started working there, started appointing dealer. We have recently appointed dealer in Patna. We had started, there was one dealer in Odisha. We had appointed one more dealer in Odisha, one dealer in Jharkhand, one dealer in Kolkata. So we started appointing dealers so that we'll have the reach for sales and service everywhere across the country. So we are very hopeful because we are expanding our new capacity in the crane division. So crane we started, and tractor, because I already started getting the finance support from HDFC and Kotak. In tractor also, we have taken a lot of LOIs. Jansulji has already spoken to you, I think, in this call, that we have taken around 20 plus this letter of intent is already issued. So we are expecting around 80 dealers in this year should be additional operationals.
Okay, sir. And if you can also tell about, like, in North India where we do have a good presence already, so what would be pricing comparative to the other competitors? And if we add a new area, for example, you mentioned Jharkhand or Tamil Nadu, what would be the pricing difference there?
The existing area where we are popular, we are at par to almost competition. You can say Escort is charging little more to us basically because that is the oldest company, because of their name and all. And there is one more company in Faridabad. Comparable to that company, we are charging almost similar price, maybe 50,000 plus minus, 30,000 plus minus something. Okay. In some case, up and down, almost equal price. And some model, it's a premium also, because in those models, we are the only proven, having proven product, like the 25-ton crane, the Hydra crane, 25-ton crane basically, or the longer height, 84 feet height, boom height, in those products. Or for the new area, we have given little flexibility so that once, because this crane is more buying by the corporate or hiring companies. And hiring company buy the machine again and again, they are expanding their fleet size. So there maybe initially we have got the capacity to give little low price also, because we are a backward integrated company. We are making many more components in house. So we can give little competitive prices also. So in the beginning, once somebody use the machine, then we'll charge the price at par.
So like maybe 10-15% discount?
No, not 20-15%. It is maybe 5-6%. 5-6%. 5-8%, not 10, so much.
Okay.
So is it for the first deal, so that you'll understand our machines.
Okay. And just a follow up on the data that you provided before for the industry size of pick and carry cranes, like it has grown from 3 to 4,000 to 15,000 as of now. So like going forward from here, 3-4 years going forward, what industry size are we expecting from this 15,000?
Especially crane. That crane is a big, large size. But the crane which we are manufacturing, and we are talking about that is from 12 ton to 30 ton capacity, although we are making up to 35 ton. So this range, the pick and carry range, we are expecting a good growth, the way it has remained in the past. Because so many new projects are coming up. So many infra projects are coming up. And moreover, the utilization of this machine is increasing day by day. Because earlier it is being started selling at the big cities. Then it came to district level. Now it came subdivision and tehsil level. Now it is gone in any villages also. Because at any corner, any point, people are buying machine, keeping it there. And many activities which are done by labor nowadays shifted to this machine. Now in our factory also, 4-5 machines are running. In all the factory you go there, basically, these machines you will find. Loading, unloading, all activity will be done by this machine. Like earlier, what we are doing, initially maybe 10 years back, basically when the crane was not there, in tractor, If the steel is coming, we are loading and unloading by laborers. They are taking, I think, full one day, 4-5 laborers. Then they are unloading 1 ton 10 material from the truck. And now the crane is coming. They charge only 1,000 rupees or 1,500 rupees, and they'll take 30 minutes and unload this thing. And then similarly the shifting also, shifting from one place to another place. So because of this, I think this machine become getting very popular.
Okay. Yeah. And sir, what would be this number for tower cranes?
Tower crane, ma'am, this we are going to start the prototype this year. Maybe we are not considering factoring any number in this whatever forecast we are making. But the next year definitely, next financial definitely, maybe around 200 numbers we will try to sell minimum.
What would be the industry size of like in volume terms for tower cranes in India?
The last year is almost 1,500, 1,600 numbers. Tower crane.
Okay.
But it will grow. It will grow much faster, because if you see the tower crane kind of volume in China, our competing company, the kind of population they are having, and we have to go now vertical only basically because the land prices are getting very expensive. So if we are going vertical, building construction, then this demand will increase too much. So the 50,000 plus cranes are sold even in China. So our industry is 1,500. So we have got a good scope. We are expecting that volume is going to increase. And earlier some more company were there. So last few years, maybe 5 years, 10 years back, the days were not good for the tower crane. And many Chinese companies used to supply. Now the Chinese company is out because of their transportation cost is too much in this, and transportation cost is increased substantially. Okay. And the labor in China is also increasing. So now this product is not coming more from China. So it is locally 2 players, 3 players are there. So this product is also having good potential.
And so just lastly, you as you know that you have done a defense order in pick and carry as well. If I just wanted to know if we are currently also working on any defense project. Do we have something in pipeline?
Madam, the defense any tender is coming, will participate basically. It is on tender basis only. So I don't have exact knowledge now because Subhamji is looking after this area. He is not here. So, but anyway, we are participating in all the tenders. We are supplying to all the corporate basically. NTPC also we got a big order last time. So we are getting as and when the tender requirement is coming, we are quoting.
Thank you for detailed answers.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
We'll take the next question from Mr. Amit.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Amitji, audible.
Great. So thank you very much for the opportunity. So my first question is on the cranes. We are currently selling about 1,000 quantity of cranes, and then we're planning to scale up to 3,000. So for this incremental, 2,000 cranes that we plan to sell, right, which is almost, a significant jump from where we are. So what gives us confidence that we'll be able to, scale up so aggressively in a short period of time? And particularly, I mean, I'm looking to understand more on the sales and marketing side of it, like, how many new dealers are we appointing? And I think some of it was discussed earlier, but I'm not very clear. Just looking to check how this 2,000 incremental quantity, where it will come from.
Anshulji, I think you are connecting with the crane also marketing.
Right. Sir, I'm in charge of tractors, but whatever I have learned with Mr. Shubham, I'd like to share and shed some light, sir. Sir, when we started this crane division, 2016 is when we got a fair playground, right? Sir, after that, wherever we have gone, we are only covering only 15% of the Indian territory. The rest of us is vacant for us. So if some contractor takes one crane and deputes it somewhere else, is a different story. But we have only appointed dealers in 15% of the country. Sir, wherever we have gone, we have a very, very strong market share. Rather, I'm talking about we are either in number 1 or number 2 position only. Sir, we command a very strong repeated order purchase, even more than 60%. Right, sir, we have completely changed the fleets of many hirers because of the kind of product quality that we have. So we have not just been able to crack Indian defense and Indian railways. We have also been one of the in our very early years of operation. We supplied more than 350 machines to Reliance Jamnagar refinery. Sir, we have supplied cranes to every big Indian corporate house. A lot of government companies also we've been able to supply cranes, and we have got very positive response. So the kind of strength and focus that we had given on the crane, and because the crane is such a product where the customer buys a new machine, maybe sometimes in a few months also, it is a very recurring purchase. The kind of customer feedback, the customer retention, the customer reoccurring nature, the kind of feedback that the corporates have given us is the confidence that we have. And sir, this market currently has less competition and the market is bound to grow. So, with all this, and India, sir, India is banking on its infrastructure story at least for the next 2 to 3 decades. So rather we feel that we are in this department at a very good time. So sir, we feel, and rather Indofarm has been one of the early companies to be the product leader and innovator in this. So we were the first company to launch SLI systems in crane. We were the first company to put, there is something called as the hydraulic outriggers, which gives you more stability. We have the maximum oscillation. So we were able to make complete fireproof cranes. So sir, we have been very strong with our product. And now we feel that if we go and appoint dealers, we need 65 more dealers to cover the territory. We are very, very confident that we'll be able to get good market share. So there are certain areas, I'll share a small example with you. We developed a crane for Jodhpur mining belt called the Mining Master. So we were able to crack more than 30% market share in the first year itself. So because of our backward integration, it gives us a lot of confidence to customize products as per the market needs. And sir, my brother Subho Gadwale himself is very, very technically strong. He travels to every market to understand the needs of the market and works very quickly with the R&D to make a product as per the need. So sir, I feel this, with all this, we are confident, and with the current market dynamics, that crane is going to be a very good and strong business for us. And whatever numbers we have given, we should be able to achieve them.
Great, thanks for the perspective. So just to summarize, so 65 dealers is what will kind of what it will take, right, for us to sell 2,000 incremental quantity. Is my understanding correct?
Yes, sir.
Amit ji, one more thing. If this dealer also, if the business is coming from corporate also, and from the industry also. Because industry is also using this.
Basically जो sales funnel उसमें 2 types है ना, एक dealer के through एक direct है. Is that correct?
बिल्कुल.
तो उसमें से वो स्प्लिट क्या है जो इंक्रीमेंटल हम 2000 बेचना चाहते हैं, वो स्प्लिट क्या है? 80%
अभी मेजोरिटी डीलर से आएगा, मे बी 20% हम डायरेक्ट बेचेंगे, 20-25%, 75% to 80% will come from dealers.
Yes sir, from what I know, 60 to 70% is coming from dealers only, 20% comes from corporates and 10% comes from tenders and government orders.
Right. और फिर वो जो डीलर्स से आ रहे हैं उसमें डीलर्स भी हम डबल कर रहे हैं कि क्या? अभी जो 65 हम अपॉइंट करना चाहते हैं, so what is the number currently?
Sir, including service dealers, it is 15 plus 5, 20 dealers sir currently. जिसमें कुछ some are exclusively service dealers also.
अच्छा, तो 20 का हम बेसिकली 3x कर रहे हैं, 60 कर रहे हैं, 60 ऐड कर रहे हैं इंक्रीमेंटल, और तो 80 हो जाएंगे.
Yes.
Is that correct?
That is correct sir.
Okay, perfect. And so जब भी हम डीलर से बात करते हैं तो they must be selling escorts or some competition also, right? Is that correct?
No. Sir, we are exclusive dealer.
All our dealers for tractors and cranes are both exclusive dealers, sir. We do not have any multi-brand dealers at the moment.
Okay, but those dealers are selling cranes currently, or they are not selling cranes currently?
Sir, I'll reply this.
Yes.
Generally, some good employees of escorts basically. Some at the dealership of escorts, some people are working, they manage the money. Okay. Like this, right. Something, it is mixed. Or somebody is selling the backhoe loader of a company. Okay. Backhoe loader company also. And like one dealer we appointed is a dealer of JCB. Different product dealership. Somebody is Ajax dealer. That is also a construction equipment company. So this is a backhoe loader dealers. Like this we are adding dealers. And this dealership depend on 60 numbers. We have spoken 60 to 80 to cover the India. It all depend, Sometimes we got a very big dealer. He is having 10 branch. Okay. Then ultimately the dealer become little less also. Okay. It depends. And sometimes we are getting a new party. then will not give the huge area. Then will give the small area of maybe 150 kilometers all around. So that depends on the strength of dealer. The number of dealer can vary little bit, but depending on the strength, which kind of dealer we are appointing in a particular territory.
ओके सर, सो इसमें लास्ट एक पॉइंट, सो अगर डीलर सपोज बेसिकली 8-10 अगर 60 डीलर्स है 10 यूनिट्स बेचेगा साल में और उसको हम 10-20% कमीशन भी दे देंगे, तो इज दैट सफिशिएंट फॉर दैट पर्सन? इज इट इज पार्ट टाइम जॉब और व्हाट टाइप ऑफ डीलर इज?
It's a full time job, sir. He is making good money from the spare part also, because this machine consume good amount of spare parts from service also and sale also ultimately, because the machine cost is 25 lakh rupees average. In 25 lakh average, if he is making expense is not very high. If he is making 7-8% also, so he make very good money.
Right, sir. And the last question is the sale, like the dealers, they don't keep any inventory, right?
They keep inventory. Some inventory they keep. Sometimes we are also supporting them.
Okay. And so when we ship from a factory to the dealer, then we recognize it as sales?
When we ship from factory, then we'll recognize as sale. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. That's it from my end, and best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Mr. Mohammed.
Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. So I just wanted to ask, we have a tractor capacity of 12,000. Till FY25, it was like a utilize of 25%, 26% around, right?
Yeah.
So in unit term, it was around 3,000. And in the crane, we had a capacity of 1280, which was utilized like almost like 90%, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to understand this 12,000 units of the tractor, what will be the capacity utilizations in the tractor for FY26 and 27? Because generally, if we see from FY23 till now, the tractor units ranges in the range of like 3,500, 3,000 only. And in the crane, which is utilization of 85%, which you are saying that by debottlenecking it has gone to 1,400 units, right? So what kind of units you expect to sell in FY26, and when this new capacity comes, which will take the capacity to 5,000? So what kind of units we expect to sell in FY27, or what utilization I mean to say?
We are planning this year, this current financial year, around 30 to 40% growth in tractor. And
unit wise, right?
Yeah. With this growth, some utilization will increase. And next year also, we have the plans to increase dealer. Because in tractor, we are only working in, again, around 10 to 15% area only. Balance our areas are vacant. Okay. And now as we are having complete product range, so making dealer and for appointing dealer, we have already started recruiting good manpower. And next, this capacity utilization will be increased because the crane capacity we are increasing, and the crane back end, that is complete transmission, is supplied by the tractor division. So therefore, once we have the capacity, 1,400 to 1,500 crane capacity, existing capacity, 3,600 we are adding. Okay. So in the next 26, 27, we'll have 3,000 plus cranes. You can say 3,000 more transmission. Out of 3,000, at least 2,500 transmission we will be supplying to crane division. So capacity utilization of factory is going to increase. One, we are forecasting 30 to 40% growth in this current year, and some growth in the next year also. We are expecting maybe 25-30%, and the 2,500 crane. So like this, capacity utilization will go to 60 to 70%.
For the tractor.
Yeah.
Okay. And realization, like it was seen. So generally, you used to say the tractor prices on the average was around 6.5 to 7 lakhs, right? And the
Yes,
crane
yes.
used to be in the 18 lakhs, right?
Yes, 18 lakh.
So so now going forward, so FY26 will be remain in the same range, and FY27 you mean to say this pricing of the crane will go to average will go to 25 lakhs, right?
We are assuming it's around 25 lakh, going to be 25 lakh, because in the
Next year onwards.
new plant we are making the bigger size crane. We are putting a separate line for bigger size crane. There's a two kind of crane we are making. One we call is a new generation crane, and one is the old type of that Hydra crane. Okay. So new generation crane, earlier we are having space constraint, so we are not having a dedicated line. Of course we are making. Our product approval is very good there. So there we are having developed the complete range 15 ton to 35 ton. Okay. So as we are adding complete new line, so the number will increase more in the new crane also. Therefore, the price realization we are expecting, it is going to be around 25 lakh rupees. Okay.
So, okay. And so one thing I'm not seeing, like as if you see the contribution from the cranes is increasing, and I guess we have a better margin in the crane side. But if we see from FY23 onwards, like our margin was like 17-18%, which fell to 15%, and this quarter was also it's around 13.5-13.7%, like 14% range. So what should be the stabilized margin we expect? Because if crane contribution increasing, and we were expecting the EBITDA margin to further improve for 15%, I mean to say, but it is either way, I mean to say. So I don't understand. I'm not getting it.
Once we go all the areas, when we are going to the new area, there we have to compromise a little bit of the pricing. Okay. Because the new area person has to try. Okay. Once these will spread across the country, then definitely it will start reverse. It start increasing. The margins start increasing, because if somebody use my crane, we are confident that he will buy our crane again. He is not going to buy the competition crane. The kind of product we are offering, because we are a late entrant, and I'm a technocrat. We understood basically that we have to be something plus in our machine. If something plus is there, and we can certainly get not very high price, but that price we can get, because we are offering plus.
Okay. So we can expect this margin at least to be sustainable, or it can go further down if your expansion doing expansion.
Down the line 2-3 years, basically it will definitely, once we've gone across the country and we have given our machine to all the corporate, ultimately we'll start charging that kind of price.
So I'm asking, sir, is this 13% margin sustainable, 13 to 14% margin sustainable for FY26-27?
Yes. Yes, it's sustainable.
Yeah, and going forward, you mean to say it will go back to again 17-18%, right? FY28.
Yeah, it will improve. It will definitely improve.
Okay, but as of now, we can consider 13 to 14%.
Yeah.
And one more thing, sir, I just need to ask. So for FY26, can we expect to sell around like in the crane around 1500 units and FY27 around 3000 units for the crane?
Yes.
Is that some right? And how much it was for FY25? So can you say for the crane and tractor?
Crane is around 30%, around 1,400, around 1,400 numbers.
No, I'm to say sales unit capacity.
Sales unit crane का भी दूँ ना. अच्छा FY25 में 1087. We have sold 1087.
87. तो अभी FY26 में 1500 जितना expect कर सकते हैं?
Around 1400, between 1400 to 1500 something. Between.
Okay, और FY27 में around 2500 to 3000?
3000 we are expecting.
3000. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. It was a very engaging session, and now I invite the management to deliver the closing remarks.
Yeah. Anshul, you would like to...
Sir, I just like to thank everyone on behalf of FinPortal and the Indofarm management for taking out their precious time. There were definitely a lot of insights for us also, and we hope we see you again and delivering better results and continuing the momentum. So thank you very much, and wishing everyone all the best.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much everyone for joining, and if you have any doubts that are still pending, you can drop us an email anytime and we would be happy to revert to those. Thank you so much. You can disconnect now.
Thank you. Thank you.